Hey, I'm losing friends over this, and I don't give a fuck anymore. I just don't fucking care. All right?
I don't see why. Because, I don't see why you're losing friends.
Fucking people. Well, you know what? It doesn't matter. People are thinking, just look at the side chat. Well, fucking madman and fucking this and that. And Gary still thinks, oh, me and Chip are fine, blah, blah. No, we're not fine, Gary. No, we're not. No, I'm sorry, Gary. We're not fine. We're not. I begged you and begged you and begged you to lighten up. You wouldn't lighten up. Sorry. That's between me and you, Gary, not the whole fucking world. But sorry, you did what you did. I asked you to lighten up. You don't know when enough is enough, Gary. You don't know when enough is enough. You fucking pounded me for 3 fucking hours straight. For 3 fucking hours straight, Gary, you pounded me. You kept throwing in Chip this and Chip that and David this and David that. And Chip is a liar and David's a liar and Chip's an informant and David's a snitch. You did it for 3 fucking hours straight when people were asking you, Gary, enough, stop. I fucking asked you. I asked you in private. Please, Gary, stop. You wouldn't stop.
Gary.
That's fine, Gary. You join whoever's ranks you want to. Join whoever ranks you want to, Gary.
If you want to call it a rank,
You could have easily just laid up a little bit on me. You could have just let up a little bit. You could have just, backed off just a little bit, Gary. And we wouldn't be where we're at right now. You were relentless on me.
But can I say one thing?
No, yeah, I did think it was funny to fuck with Joe for years, and that was okay, Gary. I did. But you were fucking with me hardcore. And I'm fine with you fucking with me, Gary. But when I asked you to please just cut me a little slack, Gary, please. Can you just stop a little bit? You wouldn't do it. But whatever. You and whoever wants to be on your side, Gary, whatever you just said there, the ranks, whatever ranks you want to join, go join them, Gary. Go join them ranks. And you guys can hate me for fucking ever. I don't care. Although I did care. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. In the words of Joe Wolf, it is what it is. I got no control over it. No matter what I say, no matter what I do, it'll never change it. It'll never change it. But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is. In the words of Joe Wolf, it is what it is. In the words of Joe Wolf, it is what it is. It's too late, Mama Bubbles. Friendships are ruined. And that's all there is to it. I had to come up here tonight and say what I'm saying right now. I had to. I had no choice. Because I am being, in the background, being labeled a fucking snitch and a fucking informant and all that fucking bullshit.
And now it's blowing up. Chip, you guys know Chip. I know Chip better than you guys do, but you guys know a lot about Chip. He's an honest to goodness good guy. He's not going to say things and like blow things up just to get a reaction. That's not him.
Right.
90, that night when Gary was dissing on him, you should have muted Gary. You should have, Gary, I love Gary, I do, but when he comes up here, he even said himself, oh, if it wasn't for me, I make the show, blah, blah, blah. No, you don't make the show. But what he was doing to Chip that night, I was like, wow, this ain't right. And 90, I'm sorry, that's your show, your live stream. Wow. You should have said something to hold on. You should have said something to Gary, or you should have dropped him and let him calm down. Let him think about what he was saying about Chip, and then brought him back up. But
The
no,
side chat.
I saw the side chat.
The people in the chat were saying, Gary, stop. Come on, Gary, enough.
You should have right then just dropped him. I mean, come on.
And
it's because he doesn't let other people have a show.
He relentlessly pounded me. He relentlessly pounded me that night. It went on and on and on and on. He would not let up.